I hope you're enjoying. I'm going to do a little weekend wrenching, as they say on the JP Cycles channel, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride, so hope you enjoy it. First thing you're going to want to do is, as you can see, this is a late model BMW R1200 boxer opposed engine motorcycle. This is going to be your oil fill. You need to loosen that slightly. I've changed mine from the stock cap to something that's just a little easier to find a tool for, and you're going to need to loosen that if you're going to want your oil to drain. You're not going to want to take it out completely, just loosen it. It's going to be mounted on one of your cylinder heads. Before you get started with any oil change, you're going to want to get your engine temperature up just slightly warm, especially when it's cold outside like it is right now, to make sure that oil comes out of there. Don't get it screaming hot. Let it cool off a second before you work on it so you don't burn yourself. Underside of the beast here, skid plate, oil filter, drain plug. It's going to be a hex head. This one's an 8. Your bike's probably going to be different. Something critical to ensure you do is to replace that crush washer. Or if you've got a bike with an O-ring, replace that O-ring. That probably costs a penny. You're going to pay more for it at the dealership, but you see how it's got that torque imprint. It's not going to seal again, so just throw that guy away. Replace it. Critical thing to do, new oil filter. I always throw a little engine oil in it, and more importantly on the O-ring. Also just as critical is to make sure that that base plate doesn't have an O-ring stuck to it. You'll get a double gasket scenario and that will not seal. And you can see how much that's compressed on there. It's on there good and tight. So you always got to make sure your base plate is just cold steel, just like that. Rest of this is pretty straightforward and simple. I like synthetic 2050 oil. That's what I use in most of my bikes, except in the summertime when it's really hot here in Texas. That's what I recommend you use in any air-cooled, oil-cooled V-twin, big twin. This little guy is your dipstick, per se. It's kind of like a sight glass. Exactly what it is. It's a sight glass, and when the sight glass is full, the crankcase is full. So interesting little difference between that and other big twin air-cooled engines.